Alright, welcome back to Epicus Gamicus Musicus, here for Year by Year 1983. Luke's back again, as he will be for a while.
Yep.
And I think we decided you're going first.
That's correct. Alright, my first album is Metal Health by Quiet Riot. Metal Health, as they say, it'll drive you mad. There with Come On Feel the Noise and Slick Black Cadillac, both real good ones.
Yeah, well, and of course Bang Your Head.
Yeah, it was actually part of my joke there, but
yeah, you gotta tell people they don't get the joke. Yeah, I mean, Come On Feel the Noise, the Slade cover.
Yeah.
The Quiet Riot really didn't want to do.
I did not know that.
And then they got. That was the song that kind of broke them, wasn't it?
At least one of them, I'd say.
Yeah. And didn't they end up I think they covered another Slade song at some point.
I think that's right.
Yeah. They're just a Slade cover band.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a classic sort of early pop metal, bit of AC/DC, bit of maybe Van Halen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sort of. And Quiet Riot, whenever they weren't so poppy that they were still a hard rock band.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They definitely kept it metal.
They did. They really did.
As much as you can in Southern California. All right, so my first album is Kill 'Em All by Metallica.
Nice and heavy, man.
Yeah, the quintessential thrash metal album. Just all over the place with the thrashing, you know.
Lots of thrashing.
Yeah. So how is this? Is this a bit up to your top of your heaviness scale?
Not quite, actually.
Are you a bit heavier than that?
I was expecting something a little bit heavier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, Metallica is just no album played faster.
Right, yeah.
So it's just Diamond Head on speed. But yeah, I mean, this album has so many classics on it. I mean, Hit the Lights, Whiplash, Seek and Destroy, Metal Militia. It's just, of course, it was the Anesthesia instrumental, which was a little weird.
Yeah, that was...
It doesn't sound finished.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, this is, thrash metal, first on the scene. Excellent album. Now, what's your second?
My second album is Pyromania by Def Leppard. Second album with Mutt Lange producing. Pretty good. You got Rock Till You Drop, and Photograph, Rock of Ages, Foolin'.
Yeah, lots of classics.
Just a classic Def Leppard album.
And this is before they get too light. They're still a little bit heavy. They've got the best mix.
It's the sweet spot right there.
Yeah, I've actually got this as a T-shirt because it's got a great album cover of
it really does.
Building exploding and stuff. But yeah, you're definitely right about that. This album, I think.
Yeah.
Well, classics. And Photograph is in GTA 5.
I did not know that.
Fun fact there. I think it's on the pop station as well. Yeah.
I guess I could kind of see that, but, Anyway, I would definitely venture to call this the best Def Leppard album.
Yeah. It's not bad. I might say High and Dry, but yeah, it's definitely a toss-up.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess my second album is Balls to the Wall by Accept. Classic German heavy metal. I think I kind of always consider the Scorpions are the German Black Sabbath, Accept are the German Judas Priest. They're the next level, right?
Yeah.
Level 2 of German metal. And they kind of inspired all the power metal bands that came after them, all that stuff. Bands like Halloween and it's really German. I always think Hammerfall are German, but I'm pretty sure they're Swedish.
Mm-hmm.
But all that dual guitar stuff.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, and Accept had their guitars like when they on stage are just right in sync. going up and down. Like they took like Judas Priest's thing and then just took it to a whole other level. What do you think of this album? I'm guessing you've never heard this before.
I had not. No.
Yeah.
Other than the Scorpions, I don't think I've ever listened to a whole lot of German metal.
Yeah. And they got Udo Dirkschneider's voice is just something completely unique. You never hear it anywhere else.
That's true.
But yeah, I like this song. I like the title track, Balls to the Wall. It's a great riffing song.
Yeah.
And then London Leather Boys is an interesting one. I'm not really sure what that's about, but
Interesting.
it's kind of interesting. What else has it got? Love Child, Head Over Heels. It's got a lot of songs with very catchy choruses.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Because I was kind of on the fence about putting it on until I listened to it again, and I'm like, yeah, this has to be on this. It's too good not to be. I think that wraps that up. What's the last one?
My last one is Shout at the Devil of Motley Crue.
Oh yeah, a bit of Motley Crue.
Oh yeah. Looks That Kill, the title track, Shout at the Devil. Man, I really do just love this album.
Yeah.
It's not like that heavy, but it's something you can kind of just, you can just bang your head to.
Yeah. Of course, it's also got a Helter Skelter cover.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. Too Young to Fall in Love. That's a nice one. Nothing to say. Yeah, I like Motley Crue, although I don't think they never really had like a big standout classic album.
They didn't.
They only ever have a few good tracks per album, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I guess Dr. Feelgood is kind of their classic, but then it's only got like 2 or 3 good songs on it.
Yeah.
So my number 3 is Power, Corruption, and Lies by New Order. Bit of early synth pop for you.
Yeah, it's kind of nice though because it's not that far into synth pop. It's got kind of a nice guitar sound to it at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is like one of the early New Order albums, so they're still transferring from their post-punk style
still
into more synthesizers and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And I mean, they do play around more with some of the synthesizers than they did in Joy Division, but it's still a little bit less.
It's kind of a transitional album here.
Yeah, but I mean, New Order always used a lot of guitars and bass, so it's like kind of interesting. This album, funnily enough, doesn't actually have many of the hit singles that they put out later on, but it's got a lot of more like low key tracks that are pretty good.
Yeah. It was...
Like Age of Consent is the big standout track. And that sounds like we're out of things to say about it. Yeah, big New Order fan. I haven't spent much time listening to New Order albums. I'm focused more on the singles, but I listened to a bunch of the albums, and then a bunch of them ended up on this list. So you'll be hearing some New Order later on in the list as well. Okay, so who are we gonna have to kick out this week?
Ooh, I might have to get rid of that Motley Crue album. Looks the Shout at the Devil.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't quite stand up to your other two, does it?
It doesn't.
And I think I'm gonna have to give up the New Order album.
Ooh.
So.
Honestly, I think New Order might have won this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. We're converting Luke into a synth pop fan over here.
Don't say that too loud.
All right, I guess Motley Crue's out. We'll see you again next week for 84. Goodbye.